Hello, everyone. Just like anything worthwhile, learning data science is hard. It's a long and lengthy road. A lot of people who are very enthusiastic in the beginning don't go all the way into it so that they could emerge successful on the other side. So I wanted to share a quick tip in this short video, which might be helpful as you embark this journey of data science. So the technique is called Ulysses Pact, and there is a short story behind it. Ulysses was a figure in Greek mythology. He was also known as Odysseus, and he was embarked on a journey where he had to go past a certain point in the ocean where there was an island which were called Island of Sirens. Sirens were man-like, beautiful creatures who would sing some songs which are so delightful to the ears that any man who listens to those songs just can't help him or herself and go towards this island and where they'll kill that person. Odysseus knew that he had to go near the island of Sirens. And if he listens, or if any of his crew members listen to this song of sirens, they can't help themselves and they would go to this island and get killed. But he also wanted to listen to that beautiful melodious songs. And he was a very smart man. So what he did was he asked every one of his crew members in the ship to put something in their ears so that they cannot hear the, the songs of the sirens. And since he himself wanted to hear that song, he asked them to tie him to the mast of the ship and and passed on very clear commands that no matter how much he asks them to release him, they should not release him and just stay on course. And that's what they did. Everyone in the crew had something in their ears. They were not able to listen to the music, so they started going past this. And Odysseus himself was able to listen to the music, and he tried really hard to get himself free and asked his men to set him free so that he could go there. But since they were already instructed not to do so, they didn't, and they successfully reached to their destination without becoming a victim of silence. So this is the whole story behind Ulysses' pact. And this phrase refers to that if you know there is going to be a phase where you'll be vulnerable and you won't be able to go past certain point, then in the very beginning, when you know you're going to be vulnerable at that stage, you sort of tie your hands so that you follow through no matter what, even if there is a drop in your willpower. Now, there are a bunch of ways in which you can use this technique to advance your journey into data science. One approach could be that you enroll in some training. So there are many training courses out there. Pick whatever suits you, and if your budget allows, then pick some course where you have to pay upfront some money. So then, in that way, your hands will be tied. Even later on, if there is a drop in your motivation, you can't withdraw just because you have already paid the dues for the training program. So that could be one way. The other could be to have an accountability partner. So in this case, you can have your spouse, your friend, anyone, and just tell them, hey, I'm going to do this much by this date. And if I don't do it, then I'll pay you or that charity or whatever. So add some penalty to it so that they can act as your accountability partner later on if you don't fulfill your promises. And the third option is there are some online platforms which let you do something similar. For example, Beeminder is a good one. I've personally used it in the past. So these platforms, they allow, for example, on the Beeminder, you can sign up and then you can say, okay, in every week, I'm going to put in whatever number, let's say 10 Pomodoros I'll do in certain app. I log in 10 Pomodoros every week. If I don't do it, then you can charge my credit card for whatever amount you preset. So then in this way, you have sort of tied your hands in the beginning um, when the excitement is high, and later on when it wears off, when the motivation wears off, you can, since you have tied your hands in the beginning, you still stay on course because of this technique. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes. And if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments below. I'll try to go through them. Thank you so much.